Of course everything's falling apart. Your new life is gonna cost you your old life. I mean, you didn't like this shit anyways, so I don't know what you're complaining about. Everything falling apart is actually a fantastic thing. Just think of every single time you've made a massive change in your life. Was it because everything was going smoothly? Was it because you were super happy and complacent in what you had? Or was it because you were sick of the shit? You were already sick of it. But I personally have not experienced a time where everything falls apart, but I was enjoying it wholeheartedly. I mean, there's like the shallow enjoyment of letting things go to shit and you're just living in the moment. I'm not good at that one and I feel like most entrepreneurs aren't either. You can see it coming. You're not wholeheartedly enjoying just completely screwing off. You know the inevitable is on its way. So, again, yes, everything's falling apart. That's a good thing. You didn't like it anyways. If you follow any other little business advice channels, like there's a bunch of them right now, like the School of Hard Knocks guy. Look at all the business owners and entrepreneurs that guy interviews. The majority of the people that he interviews, they got where they are after having, oh my God, I don't know how to wear this. They got where they were generally after massive failures. Most business owners have a ton of failures, but every single time everything falls apart for them, they come back twice as strong. Every time they lose all their money, the next time they make twice as much or 10 times as much. You have to let the old shit die to make room for the new shit. You can't just keep going by holding on to everything. There are plenty of skills and tools that you've developed over your life which served you to get where you are. But if you want to be somewhere higher than that, they're not all going to serve you forever. There's a certain amount of bootstrapping that's really good for getting you out of low income, which actually will completely prohibit you from getting into high income. It gets you out of low into middle with great effort, and that's how you establish yourself. That's how you learn how to do things, what you're good at. That's how you make a name for yourself. Work really hard. Get out there, make a name for yourself. But at some point, you can't scale work real hard and make a name for yourself. Not if it's hands-on and you're just trying to do every single thing on your own, hands-on. There aren't enough hours in the day. So, you need to adapt. It might be the same skill set of putting lots of effort in, but it's probably going to be smarter. You might not have the exact same tool. You might need to upgrade your tools. And you know what's going to happen in order to upgrade your tools or improve anything? You got to tear that shit apart. It's got to come all the way apart. It's got to completely crumble into its fundamental core pieces and get rid of what isn't useful. So if everything's falling apart right now, be grateful for that. That is happening for you, not to you. Don't act like some little victim. If you want to act like a little victim, keep doing what you're doing. Let it all fall apart. There you go. Pity points all day. Good for you. Please scroll. No one here wants to even interact with you. Stop. That's not going to be how any successful business owner or entrepreneur or impactful thought leader, anyone useful, no one is going to get out here and make a difference and improve their lives and others by being just the victims of their situation. However, you can own it. Things falling apart does suck, but it's happening for you. You earned it. Whether you thought you earned it or not, you earned it. If things have fallen apart, it is your fault. Everything is your fault. Don't feed into this idea that stuff can be blamed on others. Ultimately, you as an autonomous being, I can just smack myself in the face. That was my fault. I can go get into a relationship where I'm going to end up smacking myself in the face for being in that relationship. I might get smacked in the face by the person I'm in the relationship with. Get yourself the fuck out of a stupid situation if it's not serving you or the other person. It's going to be your fault that it's bad because you're going to keep enabling each other to spiral out of control. Hot take. I don't give a shit. Come at me. Again, if you're going to disagree with that, you can be a victim somewhere else. If you want to take accountability for yourself and go do something with your life and make a difference and improve other people's lives and make it to where they don't need to smack themselves around to get shit done, thank you. You rock. Sorry that shit's tough right now, but congratulations, shit's tough, and you are probably the type of person who finds not the silver lining, but the platinum gear work, the framework of the universe. You're the person who's going to find the best path forwards because you have experienced pain and you have found a way out of it. And you experience the next pain and you found the way out of it. Little stock bros will take the reference of, a floor of resistance, a ceiling of resistance. You can shatter out of an old threshold and that'll actually become your new floor. You won't have to cross down below that. If you do, when you come back up, you're coming way back above past that. So again, yeah, everything's falling apart. Congratulations, that is actually badass. Right now, I'm filming videos in a closet in a house we're renovating, and I sprained my thumb, by all means, sprained it. Completely, entirely ripped the ligament off. And I have a good attitude about it. It's not that big of an injury. It is a pain in the ass and it's annoying. But every time I injure myself, I actually have a ton of really good ideas. And then I'm able to refocus and reframe my life, because even just a minor inconvenience, okay, I'm gonna have to slightly do things a little bit differently right now. It gives you a new perspective. Big, horrible changes, when I lost my house and everything burnt down in it, wow, that was a little bit inconvenient. But holy shit, my life got so much better afterwards. I got to cut all the crap that wasn't serving me anymore. I got to cut the people who weren't serving me anymore. And I got to progress and put myself in a new life, in a new perspective. So, yes, everything's falling apart. And congratulations. What are you going to do with it? Because I'm not going to give a fake stat like 90% of people. I don't know. It's probably something really atrocious and disheartening, like 99% of people. Whatever percentage doesn't do anything, I don't think that is necessarily the core nature. I feel like most people at their core do intend on changing things, improving the world around them. That's just a human drive. There's a lot of social capital, whatever you want to call it. There are influences that kind of prevent that from being the case. And again, you're a whole ass autonomous human being. Most likely an adult. If you're a kid watching this, holy fuck, you're gonna go places. But you are an autonomous being. So even if there is propaganda in the world, who are you gonna blame? Oh man, I got propaganda that. Oh, we all have. But what did you do about it? Oh man, I shit the bed. What did you do? You learned to actually go potty train yourself. Well, maybe not yourself, but someone helped teach you. So, if you can't get out of this shit yourself, find an adult, find someone who can tell you how to not shit the bed. Figure out who can train you. And again, if my metaphors are lewd and offensive to you, I'm not the guy to teach you how to not shit the bed. You can go find someone who will talk in flowers and say potty. But end of the day, I'm more about results. Not necessarily, it doesn't have to be bootstraps, but don't be a victim. There's a Tony Robbins quote, life is happening for you. That's badass. That is super cool. That's a way better way to look at things. But again, if it's happening to you, I do apologize. It is rough. Most of us have been there. And when you decide you're sick of being there, hopefully you have supportive friends or a network around you that can help maximize that drive, because there is very few things in this world that are as motivating and as driving as a really bad time. Now, when you can care for other people, I'm sure you know this, it's way easier to clean someone else's room than your own. A mechanic fix anyone's car. His car's got a check engine light. The cobbler does not wear shoes. This is a basic human thing also. It's easy to do shit for other people. So put yourself in a different frame of reference. Think of yourself as someone else, or think of someone in your same situation. What would you do to help them out of it? Write that shit down. Yeah, stuff is hard right now. Yeah, it fell apart. That is fantastic. If you had a buddy or someone you are deeply in love with and they're going through a similar situation, how would you help them out of it? Show yourself a little bit of compassion.